All right, now we turn to March Madness. Both the Cyclones and Illini survived the first round of the tournament, and now both are getting ready to play again tomorrow. It's all happening down in Omaha, which is where we find News 8 sports reporter Jenna Miner. Okay, Jenna, why don't we start with yesterday's games? How did things look for Illinois?
Hey Shelby, things looked great for Illinois yesterday. They beat Morehead State 85-69, and they had 4 players in double figures. One of those players being Marcus Damask, and he actually made a little bit of history along the way. He had a triple-double with 12 points, 11 rebounds, and 10 assists, and he became the 10th player in NCAA tournament history to have a triple-double and the first Illinois player to ever do it in the tournament. It was actually really funny in the locker room. He was saying he didn't even know he was on triple-double watch until Terrence Shannon Jr. came up to him and was in his ear saying like, hey man, you have to get 4 more points. So yeah, they looked really good yesterday. They'll play Duquesne tomorrow. And in the locker room, they were also saying, you know, Duquesne is not the underdog. They said it's March Madness. Anything can happen, whether you're a 16 seed, you're a 1 seed. They're just saying that they need to stay on their toes and just keep putting in all their effort and keeping all their confidence going into tomorrow's game.
Okay, and how about those Cyclones?
The Cyclones also had a really good night. They beat South Dakota State 82-65. They also had a lot of different players contribute. They had 5 in double figures, with Milan Momcilovic leading the team with 19 points. But of course, when you think of Iowa State, you think of their defense. And their defense had another strong showing last night with 11 steals, and they forced 15 turnovers. So a big showing from them. So of course, all Cyclone fans and Illini fans were definitely having a good time yesterday.
I'm glad you bring that up, because one thing about these two teams is that their 6th man travels with them. I mean, fans for Illinois and Iowa are fantastic. Have you run into a lot of people in Omaha?
Yeah, there's been a lot of people here. It's pretty quiet right now, but that's just because, you know, there aren't any games going on right now. But yesterday, there's just a constant stream of fans going in and out of the CHI Health Center. So tomorrow, I'm sure it'll be the same way. But yeah, lots of orange and blue, lots of crimson and gold, just fans everywhere. And a lot of them were really excited specifically about the location. They're very happy that their teams are playing in Omaha, especially Iowa State fans. You know, it's only a couple-hour drive for them to get here and support their team. So they're very excited about that. We also, you know, ran into some Illinois fans that are from Nebraska. So a lot of people just very happy to be here and to have the opportunities to support their teams as close as they can.
I mean, Jenna, I know you spent a lot of time talking to those fans. Have you heard any interesting stories they've shared with you?
Yeah, there's one that really stood out to me. So I met this lady named Debbie. She's almost 70. She's a big, lifelong Illinois fan, and she said every 20 years she comes to the NCAA tournament. And she said she had to go this year because 20 years from now she's going to be 89. So she said, you know, this is her chance to come here and watch the tournament. And, you know, again, lifelong fan of Illinois, and she has a jacket that she wore to all of the games. And she said when she was younger and her kids were little, she would like put them in her jacket to, like, you know, shield them from the weather and bring them into the games, and she would just carry them in. And just a lifelong fan. She says just a dream come true for her to be here. So she's really excited. We have a lot of other good stories like that too that we'll definitely have in the 5.
I love that so much. Jenna, thanks for joining us here today. Of course, you do have a full story on those fans coming up, like you said, on News 8 at 5.